Okay, this is the VapourDeck. It's turned off now. You turn it on by pressing the power button. Power button also has an LED behind it, so that lights up. You can also see the ports here: USB-C, micro SD, USB host, etc. Device boots into the box BIOS and then into MS-DOS 6.22. As soon as it's done booting, it will launch into our launcher, which you can use to select a game and then start it. And let's start with the classic Doom. So Doom, for some reason, takes a while to load on this machine, maybe because the hard disk interface is not optimal. Luckily, you can't tell if the machine does something because the power LED also acts as a hard disk indicator LED, which is pretty useful. Okay, we'll wait until it's done loading. And there's Doom. Let's start a new game. And I'll increase the sound a little bit because for some reason it's a bit quiet. Shoot some bad guys. And well, you know, it's Doom. It runs great, but you guys probably seen it like a million times before. So let's exit out. And now I gotta press Y, and I can't do that, but luckily I have an on-screen keyboard. And let's start the next game. And for the next game I'm gonna start Prince of Persia 2, because it sounds pretty good with a built-in MIDI synthesizer that the ESP32 has. You can hear the difference in quality between the speech and the music.
In ancient Persia, there lived a sultan who had an only daughter, whose beauty was like moonrise in a clear heaven. Now it happened that the sultan left his kingdom to fight in a foreign land.
Okay, yada yada blah blah, I want to play. Usually I kind of forgot how to play, so I immediately die. Oops. Okay, let's go out, and I think the command here is Control Q, so I gotta enable Control and then select Q. And then not forget that I still have Control enabled, so starting stuff doesn't work. Luckily I figured this out at some point, and I disable Control. There we go. Now let's start SimCity, because I want to show you the fact that this thing has a trackpad. The trackpad works reasonably well. The trick is that as soon as you have your thumb on the trackpad, then the A and B will act as the left and right mouse button. It takes a little bit of getting used to, because A and B still work as joystick buttons or whatever they're mapped to when you don't have your thumb on the touchpad. But in general it works really well. After like a few minutes you get the hang of it, and it's pretty convenient. Okay, so I'm doing what everyone does, create a nuclear power plant and then try to destroy it. Unfortunately I'm not succeeding, so let's move on to the next game. So this is MegaRace, and that is actually a CD-ROM game. It's actually one of the FMV games. So rather than render stuff like on the hardware, which this hardware is too weak for, it actually has a CD-ROM with a bunch of videos in there, and it will play those videos in order to make the game work.
Welcome to New San, possibly the world's most sophisticated city, where only the loveliest people spend money in a fully sealed environment. Here in New San, you'll get...
Yeah, let's get to playing. And this is a fully FMV game, which means that the levels themselves are also FMV, and the cars are projected on top of it. kind of forgot how to play this while recording the video, so let's quickly ignore that and maybe exit out. And I'll do that by sending Ctrl-Alt-Delete, just to show that that's another way to restart the machine. Machine's restarting, and then I am going to play one last game. Probably the game that's been played the most of this era, and for that I gotta boot into Windows 3.1. And again, that works perfectly fine with the touchpad. So let's move to games, and we'll finish up with a nice, quiet game of Minesweeper. Okay, thank you for watching.